The Engineering Medal for Young Engineers recognizes outstanding Ontario engineers in industry who have made exceptional achievements in their chosen fields. To be considered, a nominee must be 35 years of age or younger. The recipient of the Engineering Medal for Young Engineer is Serena Mandla.
My name is Serena Mandla. I am the CSO and co-founder of NOAA Therapeutics. We are a preclinical biotech company developing novel small molecule therapies for the treatment of complex immune diseases like eczema or IBS. I completed my undergraduate degree at the University of Toronto in engineering science with a specialization in biomedical systems engineering. Through that opportunity, I had the opportunity to complete a co-op down at Harvard and MIT, where I did research on cardiac tissue engineering. And I completed my master's degree at the University of Toronto in biomedical systems engineering, where I focused on the development of an immune instructive biomaterial for skin and wound healing applications. Through that work, I ended up spinning out a company with my graduate supervisor, where we were focused on the commercialization. I think people should be afraid of young entrepreneurs in a good way. I think they have the energy, they're young, they're innovative, they don't have a lot to lose. They're really out there hustling and working hard to change the world and make it a better place. I've had the opportunity to mentor and as a workshop leader for a number of entrepreneurial boot camps where I've had the privilege of speaking to and educating students on how to build your business plan and how to pitch. My mentor is my co-founder, Carla Spina. She is a formidable force to be reckoned with, and I think everything that I want to be when I grow up. She has taught me so much before incorporation of our company and now, and she's somebody that I'm very privileged and very lucky that I get to work with on a day-to-day basis. NOAA Therapeutics, we raised our oversubscribed pre-seed round at the end of December in 2023. My co-founder and I pitched and raised funds from these groups of investors to angel investors. I think being in engineering, there's a big component of it where you have to know how to communicate your technology and your ideas. And so applying those communication skills and applying those learnings has really been instrumental in my ability to communicate the complexities of the work that I do and distill it down into something very simple for people to understand, even if they don't have a background in biology. There are many steps required to take a compound from ideation into the clinic. I think most important thing to recognize is that it is a very capital-intensive process. It requires hundreds of millions of dollars, and so it is an incredibly risky business. But very simply put, what we are doing here at NOAA Therapeutics, we've identified this library of compounds that has been demonstrated to hit three main disease drivers of a number of complex immune diseases. And so our compounds are able to restore barrier function, resolve inflammation, and protect against infection. Our immune system's first line of defense are barriers that exist in our skin, our gut, our eyes, and our brain. And disruption of this barrier leads to diseases like eczema, which is a skin condition causing itchiness and redness, or irritable bowel syndrome, or Crohn's and colitis, which leads to discomfort in your gut area. At NOAA Therapeutics, we are pioneering the development of new drugs and new solutions to treat these complex immune diseases. I actually think there are a lot of parallels between what it means to be an engineer and what it means to be in drug discovery. Within drug discovery, I hold a lot of responsibility. I'm working on the development of these new drugs and these new therapeutics that are intended to help people. And while there are regulatory bodies in place to help and assist me along the way, I think I still see the responsibility that I have to society and to people, where it's my responsibility to make sure that I am designing a safe drug, that I am pushing forward a drug that will not harm people. And I think, to me, having this professional engineering designation is a really good reminder of this responsibility. It is a huge honor to be an awardee of the Young Engineer Award by OPEA. In my career, I think I'm driven by impact, whatever that might be. But I've been very lucky to be the recipient of a couple of awards. I was named Graduate to Watch by the University of Toronto and my company in our 2 short years. Since incorporation, We've been named the Company of the Year by the Maple Leaf Angels, one of our investor groups, and we were also a recipient of Johnson & Johnson's Atopic Advancement Quick Pitch Challenge. I think winning the Young Engineer Award validates the impact that young people can have on the workplace. I think that a lot of times in industry, young people, myself included, can be underestimated, undervalued, or underappreciated. And I think winning an award like this helps to add stock and add value and demonstrate that young people can have profound impacts on the workplace and within the industry.
For her work in pioneering the development of trimodal therapeutics for complex immune diseases, Serena Mandla is a worthy recipient of the Engineering Medal in the Young Engineer category.